Chase, does he have another one? The answer will be yes. He's gonna get the Arctic burn on the Tiny. He feels the cold, feels the damage. He's gonna be stunned up as well, and we can see the silence, so many things around him not allowing him to speak. The Void Spirit playing a bit there. Yowe though loses both of his Astral Steps and does absolutely no damage with it. Now they're going in Infinite Blast that uses the BKB. YoungGod is in so much trouble. The Wisp is protecting him, but he's gonna be needing a relocate. He's scared. They go in with the Echo Slam. Earthshaker has no problem just using it on a singular Wisp to stop the potential relocate. And now the buyback from the Tiny is coming back into this one. They think they can fight, but the Exorcism is still going strong. And if Infinite Plasma doesn't die, it's gonna be a disaster. He is not dying. He is not dying. He is still surviving. Killed the witch. Killed the witch now. Burn her on a stake if you have to. She has to die, and the witchcraft will finally stop. Now the chase is on. TNC, they've killed two, and they want more YoungGod. He sees more death, and he's gonna be able to finish off that Winter Wyvern as well with Sanctity.
There's some hesitation, some slight hesitation from Xiaofu, and yes, definitely too late. They're trying to kill YoungGod, but he will not be successful. YoungGod just presses BKB, gets a revenge kill. Now Fonte in a bad position, decides to do BKB and TP out. He will get out, but Goa, he been axed, and he is dead. No traits whatsoever.
Of the lack of an exorcism and the fact that TNC, they haven't gotten out of there. They are still staying in, hoping for favorable engagement, and it may not be so favorable. With Pango getting a good roll in, Xiaofu awfully low health though, and I think Xiaofu will be the first to drop. Once again, doesn't get that epicenter off.
They also catch up to Luna. Luna, she's eating the swarm and she lost all her armor. She's just dead now in a bad position on the Spangler White Chan. He was trying to take his Luna, but he will not be successful. His initiation might have been a little bit too deep.
In the last fight, he just didn't get any good steals, nor did any of the huge ultimates come out, so yeah. Crocodile, they just need to find a good steal on Rubik. They just need to combo their ultimates. Like, okay, YoungGod taking a lot of damage, but he still has that Aegis. I don't think they mind losing him this early.
And he still has BKB as well. Now it's the backline. Xiaofu jumping in really deep. Procs A on this, tries to disengage, but gets feared instead, and he will probably fall. No, for now he's gonna just chill in the Yules and will actually get out. He will actually get out. They catch up to Bok. He's being protected by Zeron, but it's not enough. Fonte with his Scotty, he's finally starting to deal damage. He will get rid of this annoying pesky Death Prophet. Now Yowe, he's going in with the boat, with the Storm. Oh my god, in Luna, she's just dead. But this time she does have buyback. They are trying to find the YoungGod as well. He's kind of out of position. Doesn't have BKB for another 40 seconds, so he might be in a bit of a trouble. His Aegis is already gone. Now Carlo jumping in. That's an Echo Slam, but turnaround from Xiaofu. He's down 3, and now Fonte working on somebody, but because of the not so well built Aeon disc, or maybe Ghost Scepter. Yowe, he just jumps in. He doesn't care about anything. He wants to find somebody. Will he be able to close the gap? His BKB is very thin. He is in a bad position. He might be dying. Bok jumping in. No BKB on Fonte. Now he goes for Yowe. Now he changes his target to Bok. And then both of them are trying to die. YoungGod, he's jumping in first. His BKB is done, and he is done as well. And I think Ogre Magi will fall next. He does have BKB. No, he does have buyback on Luna, but he doesn't have BKB. YoungGod jumping further. Finding Dog first. Where was White Chen when Wizard killing Luna? Now disarmed Procs, but it almost doesn't matter. YoungGod has a second life. He's getting stunned. Another stun. Another stun. And now he's gonna die. Carlo once again with the Echo.
Earthshaker, he doesn't mind him dying there as long as the TA is now able to find a couple of return kills, clean up, and with that one shot to deal with the Sand King. That's a good start. I mean, TNC, they still are struggling a lot more than they should be with 28k gold lead fighting up this high ground. And Febby goes on down just as Earthshaker has bought back. TA still dishing out a ton of damage though. White Chen able to get away for now at least.
Well, he actually wants to chase Bok. He's a lot of defensively trying to disengage, and he will be successful with the help of the Shaker. And yeah,
I feel like the idea of throwing an Eclipse onto Pangolier is huge. Okay, Pangolier gets gone on there by YoungGod, but YoungGod immediately gets turned on, taking a ton of damage once more. The ships get dodged by the Pangolier, but Pangolier can't dodge YoungGod's strikes with that BKB on, and now Sand King could be the next target if Ogre doesn't go down earlier. Everybody dropping low. Ogre will be the next to fall. Rip Ogre Magi. No buyback on either of those. We still see Xiaofu do some amazing work on the Sand King, but just dealing a lot of damage, slowing a lot of people with the Sandstorm. It's not enough, it's all magical damage. People have too big health pools by now, and instead Xiaofu, yeah, he gets turned on. I think he knew he was dead there.
100-0 really fast, but once again, Febby, he is the highlight of this game. Jumping in with his Blink Dagger, getting the time lapse off, getting reset on YoungGod, and him being able to press BKB, turn around, and just kill. In like several hits, he killed this Bango really, really fast. And I see a basher on somebody. I'm not sure like who bashed there, but it might have been a meld bash from YoungGod himself.
Oh,
but
they're
it was
gonna keep
enough.
going. Dog Press goes down, Luna goes down, no buyback on the Luna. GG gets called.
That was a really intense game one. It lasted on almost an hour. He's already level 6, so 10 extra armor. They tried to go with Embrace, with Inkswell. Actually, with Medusa coming into the question, it might be a bit easier.
Oh, the Avalanche though. Beautifully played. Xiaofu wants to go for the dive, but in comes the OD, repeating that Meteor, and he's like, nope. Down you go, Night Stalker. Meanwhile, across the map, Waichen went down as well.
6 slotted compared to the Silver Age.
Bok on that OD, getting ran at again. They throw out the Disruptor ultimate in order to catch him, but he will get to save himself as Puck comes on in with a huge 3-man coil. Night Stalker locked in space with that Fiend's Grip. He'll be taken off the map instantaneously. Now Tiny comes on in the backline, will kill off the Disruptor, and Duza running for her life. She cannot afford to die here. Dogcrest gives her the Inkswell to make sure that Fonte gets out, but Dogcrest himself will die for that. And do they think Medusa's out? Looks like it, okay.
Understand what Disruptor does for you on a macro from a macro standpoint, and they're getting punished quite heavily. Now an attack, getting
once
jumped.
again, Disruptor hits that perfect ultimate on the Tiny, and Tiny's actually gonna be in trouble this time around. They are gonna kill him once thanks to the Disruptor. So finally, they do find a good Disruptor ultimate and a good counter initiation on the Tiny, but now it's too late as he already has an Aegis. Febby will go down, but so will the Disruptor, and YoungGod tears apart the Grimstroke, looking for more here. Bok almost dying to Xiaofu there, but with Mirana behind him, should be fine. Okay, he will go down to Waichen in exchange for Waichen's
And beat your hammer from
Febby
coming out.
gone on, and the safe Dream Call comes out, but only on Waichen's Pango, who immediately rolled out of there. Now Bok presses his own BKB though, and with Mirana arrow they'll cancel the Night Stalker TP, kill him off, looking for more on the Grimstroke, who is pretty much a dead man walking already. In the meantime, Tiny elsewhere on the map just one-shots another support. Tiny doing Tiny things, and with that Silver Edge now completed, he will straight up go ahead, kill off Waichen next. Bam. Godlike double kill.
So that means he can transition into right-clicking hero with Revenant's Brooch at some time in the future. Fonty, what are you doing here? Man! What is that positioning? Okay, they may be trying to bait somebody in and they...
Squad behind him, yeah. But does his entire support squad even do enough when Tiny and Puck just run at them? They realize, hey, if Duza is there, there's probably supports here. And they immediately punish that knowledge. They immediately punish the fact that Duza kind of gave away, hey guys, our supports are currently both standing in the bottom lane. Oh boy, now the Duza goes on down. I guess not every game can be exciting as the previous one. GG gets called, and with that, it's over.
Ready? Detachment. Him going down here, places the sentry, sees the enemy ward. This is gonna be stopped immediately. He uses the Tumbler Stoy up front. He says, let's fight. 4 versus 1. Doesn't matter, you know, those crazy people, when they see that they're gonna die. Now Kagame going in. Yowe has to be very careful what he does. The Diabolic Edict plus the Pulse Nova could destroy him in a second. Salad trying to find someone. They don't have the glimpse to use, but here comes Molasses. He's probably the strongest hero on the map right now. Snapfire, he's taking away her old soul, and the boat on a fish. Oh, nicely coming out there. Slaughter, he doesn't care about boats. He sees them on a daily basis. And now with the Mortimer's Kisses coming through, Molasses is gonna be in some trouble. He's taking a ton of it, and YoungGod comes over to take the kill. Beautifully done by him. Comes at the right situation to finish that one off, and his next item will be a BKB. He sees that his team needs help fighting. Now is the timing for TNC to go forward, but they're gonna be a little bit too aggressive. They use the glimpse, come back. That's gonna be the best possible kill they can get. Now the sleep being there, and the troll, the Fiend's Grip is gonna catch him. This is gonna be a very, very dead troll. It's a triple kill for YoungGod. He just came to the fight, and PP, you're next. We're gonna mark you, and we're gonna destroy you. Corrosive Haze, it's gonna be used. No amount of damage mitigation is gonna help you against that one. That's not something he's gonna be getting quite soon, so let's see, can they get a connection on someone? They need people to be close. The exorcism being used, Balk, uppercut punch, the snowball stun will be there as well, but they have the force off immediate BKB being used. YoungGod going for salad, but the boat buff will be there. I'm not sure how much it will be able to help Febby in the end. He goes down. Now Troll going in, Kagame uses the ulti, BKB. Yowe is just gonna be destroyed here. Got in the net. BKB from the YoungGod uses it once he goes into the fight. A little bit late, I'd say. Or do they want to fight? It's not late, because that is exactly where he wants to be. YoungGod is unchallenged in this one. Walk running in. He doesn't have the BKB. The exorcism is still going strong, but Molasses, he'll get his pretties back quite early. He goes in. He says, I'm gonna be healing, but you're gonna be left alone in the world trying to get a kill. The ultra kill for YoungGod, and guess what? I'm gonna take a rampage. Who else wants to fight with an assassin? If no one shows to the bottom lane, they're gonna be quite hesitant about what they're doing, or will they think they can just fight immediately. Detachment, he finds the Bane. That is the great target, but the Roche is already dead. The Bane will die, and they're going forward for more. Immediate buyback. Detachment loses half of his HP, uses the Ghost Scepter, will be okay. They disarm the team, yeah, uses the BKB, but he has no weapons to fight with Troll. He has 2 axes, he has a billion axes actually. That Prophet shot in the face, gonna be using the BKB. Kunkka, what are you gonna do? Use the BKB to remove that one. And now the ulti, Lash in some trouble, but Kagome, he goes to the other side. They've brought down the Lash, and they're gonna go for the Slaughter. YoungGod, we want you twice. Mortimer's Kiss is coming out. He's gonna be kissing salad, but he's inside a river, so that heat actually will be hurting him enough. YoungGod, no more BKB. He gets disarmed again. You're not gonna be attacking anyone, and he will be losing his life. That's the ulti from the Death Prophet, still going strong. It's a 3 versus 2 scenario. Will they run or will they fight? The exorcism will be coming back. Molasses needs to be careful, and the TA gets herself out. Febby, he already died once in this fight, and Kagame going for a TP out. The stun on the Death Prophet. They have the trap on the high ground, and Carlo gets a triple kill. He's actually gonna be the Slayer this time around. Good position to fight. Carlo goes for Kagome. They really want to be there. Ulti in a few seconds. He has the BKB. Now Salad comes over. He's gonna be oh no, the Troll is in trouble. He's actually going down. One hit from the TA will seal the deal, or will it ulti in 3 seconds? Kagome could still be okay. He won't be using the ulti there. He wasn't close to anyone, knowing it wouldn't save his life. Detachment uses the glyphs, but he dies before the Lesh even leaves. Lesh will be there to witness the death. Into smoke action, they know what is going on, and the problem is TNC, they know that the Roche is up. Carlo might be in some trouble. Salad, he's gonna be having to run away. He uses the Ghost Scepter, but the Mortimer's Kisses will still kill him. Now the ulti from the Troll going for YoungGod. Now he turns around on Yowe. Can he do enough damage? He's slowing him down. He's trying to do it. The cookie being fed, and Yowe turns around. Troll has been caught. Troll will be going down. Everyone is alive on TNC, and it doesn't seem like that will be changing. So many ghosts around, but now there's gonna be none. God, it's just been doing so much damage, and now the Kunkka being shot again. Stunned up twice. The TA coming over. Detachment, he has the Ghost Scepter. Now they stun the TA. They're trying to keep him in place. Disruptor in some trouble. He has the Ghost Scepter though. PP, his armor has been taken away. He has no boat buff. He has no crew. He has no friends. Even the other ones will fall, and LBZS, it's time for them to call it a day, with TNC forcing them to surrender and just showing how powerful this minus armor lineup can actually be. YoungGod, he was quiet for 12-13 minutes in this game, but he just came in once and he showed them who is boss. Exorcism, that's pretty much the repeat of game 1. The problem now is YoungGod, is he gonna be getting strong enough to fight? Oh, YoungGod in a bit of trouble. He needs to get the toss back, but he actually tosses him to a path where he's going through, and now YoungGod is looking very much at Molasses. He dodges the arrow. YoungGod, what are you gonna do? Well, you're gonna die. Molasses gets some of his HP back, and he will get the kill. That exorcism expiring actually had some damage issues there. Gets the Spirit Siphon off. The Brain Sap is there, but this guy is healing quite a lot. Only has 1 stick charge, so that's not gonna be a lot of damage. He doesn't want to use the Brain Sap immediately. The arrow, he can use it considering that there's no TP on the DP, and He does get it now that he dies. Yowe, he would love to get out of this one, but his supports, they're nowhere in sight, and he will be done. No! Ooh, again, the Thunder Strike will finish him off. YoungGod goes for Razor. He has the toss. They're trying to finish him off, and the glimpse a little bit too late. PP goes down. That's weird coming out from LBZS. They were like, let's give this kill to our core, and because they're gonna be losing two of their heroes, Bok comes over, and the shapeshift will be shown. Now, during the time when they don't have their items, they're pushing LBZS back, and if LBZS gets carried, okay, they are gonna have the snowball safe if need be. They get the sleep out. Now the defense grip onto Salad. He didn't get the snowball off, which means he's gonna be going down. YoungGod, he comes in and the supports are dead. They're coming in forward. Kagome, he has his true form, but PP and him, they need to run away. The BKB was already used. YoungGod coming over. Avalanche in a second, but the fear will be there from the Spirit Blade. The bikes come out. They don't have any vision. Without their supports, they don't see anything. Avalanche on the two of them. Molasses is coming in. Without the exorcism, he can't do the damage, and true form or not, Kagome gets freaking destroyed by this Tiny. Tiny is getting his damage taken away, but it is a Tiny. He doesn't care about 79 measly damage. He has a billion of it. And where do you think you're going, Molasses? You're going into the grave. Get an arrow, get a tree to his face. Attachment just bought back. Let him live. Let him run. Let him tell the story. Actually hitting them with a coral. Oh, arrow, detachment, no, here comes the Tiny. They heal him up, but he's still gonna be coming back. A double bite coming out from that Tiny. Anyone else want a piece of this guy? No, they're gonna be deciding against it. The wolf pack is here. He's actually gonna jump in, toss back. Molasses trying to survive. He's gonna be using the Spirit Siphon, but the Sunstrike finishes him off. YoungGod running away. He knows that he's gonna be losing his form fairly soon, and Kagome going forward. No more BKB. Avalanche toss being used. They're on top of him. They're gonna use the refresher. They're trying to get the kill. He turns around to fight till the death, and he actually gets the kill before he goes down. Bok, he goes in. There's still gonna be a bear there. He doesn't have his shapeshift, but look at the Fiend's grip onto Molasses, who just walked back in the game. Still the bear. It is rabid. It is strong, but it has been enfeebled. A small bear. It is not a panda. Now it's a cute red panda just lifting its arms. Yowe's gonna be in some trouble, and the panda isn't back to its former glory. It has been disarmed. They kicked its teeth out. That is very inhumane. Yowe in some trouble. He's gonna be surviving for now. And Kagome, he turns around, he finishes off Febby easily. Can he clean up? Can he clean up the supports? At least he can. Let's see Yowe. Are they gonna be finding him? The glimpse could end his life. Detachment trying to find him. He uses the glimpse, but he's gonna be eaten by the wolves. And Yowe just leaves back the Forge Spirits. And it's gonna be the units that get the kill. Kagome comes in, wants that extra gold, but he doesn't want to give away the Spirit for too much of a dive. And then YoungGod comes in, gets the kills, and just starts bashing in everyone's heads. Febby, he gets the sleep onto the wall, and not really sure what he's doing. The Static Storm will be there, and Febby is dead. The Tusk, he got an arrow. Salad will be going down, nothing he can do, and YoungGod, he is ready to rip PP out of his body. Now looking towards Molasses. Nice BKB, my friend. It's gonna help you, but not at surviving. He gets some of his HP back. You can suck our spirits as much as you want, but the arrow and the wolves, they'll finally eat you up. YoungGod gets a double kill. Anyone else want the Roche that's coming out next? Oh, actually, only one of those. This is the third Roche. Double damage on the Tiny. No, you don't want to fight now. Not now. YoungGod, he's gonna start crushing everyone. He gets turned into a wolf. It's time for death. One shot. Anyone else want to get bitten? The Spirit Bear, it knows it has to run. There's wolves chasing on it, and he has just came out of his winter sleep. He is just not strong enough. Here comes YoungGod. He's not looking towards the panda. He knows he's gonna be punished by PETA for that one. And no, the snowball, it takes them away. That glimpse, it just wasn't good enough. Kagome, he uses the fear again. The power of fear, the power of intimidation is the only thing they have left. YoungGod, he doesn't have the BKB, the double damage any longer, but he does have his damage anyways. Look at that. Oh no, he actually does have the DD. I thought they expired, and now inside of the snowball, the Tusk will be getting a taste of his own medicine, and this game, now it is over. The push from YoungGod, it will come through. Oh, the DP, he wants to give me a bonus. Well, yeah, let me have it. He's continuing to crush everything. They're gonna call GG before they look, as their home is being absolutely demolished.